And welcome back to Runescape Quest 62, the Fremennik Trials, Episode 3. I like how all I've been left with is a herring now. Tie and dry with a herring. Okay. Sigmund the Merchant. Hello there. Hello, Outlander. Are you a member of the council? That I am, Outlander. It is a position that brings my family and I pride. I was wondering if I could count on your vote at the Council of Elders. Hey, you wish to become Fremennik? I may be persuaded to swing my vote to your favor, but you'll first need to do a little task for me. How did I know it wouldn't be that simple for you to vote? Calm yourself, Outlander. It is but a small task, really. I simply require a flower. Flower? What's the catch? The catch? Well, it's not just any flower. Someone in this town has an extremely unique flower from a far-off land that they picked up on their travels. I'd like you to demonstrate your merchanting skills to me by persuading them to part with it, and then give it to me for my vote. I guess that doesn't sound too hard. Excellent. You will obtain this flower for me, then? Yes. Okay, I don't think it'll be too difficult. Any suggestions where I should start looking for this flower? Well, Alan, if I knew where to start looking, I would simply do it myself. No help at all? You're a very insular clan, so I would not expect you to have to leave this town to find whatever you need. Oh, do you have any flowers? That water birth? Not the merchant's trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I can find a unique flower from across the sea, do you? Even the Outlanders have heard of my mysterious flower, but in a country far, far away from here. Can I buy it from you? I'm afraid not, Outlander. A woman in this village whose heart I seek to capture, and I think even a strange flower might be my best bet with her. Maybe you could let me have the flower and do something else to impress her? A totally stupid idea, Outlander. I know she has a love of music, and a romantic ballad might be just the thing from which to woo her. But I don't have a musical bone in my entire body, so someone else will have to write it for me. So if I can find someone to write you a romantic ballad, you will give me your flower. That sounds like a fair deal to me, Outlander. Why do they say Outerlander? Olaf? I need a ballad. The Merchant's Trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a love ballad, do you? Well, as a official Fremennik Bard, it falls within my remit to compose all the music for the tribe, fully versed in all various types of romantic music. Great, can you write me one then? No, I'd be thrilled with a chance to show my skills as a poet in composing a seductively romantic ballad. Let me guess, here comes the but. But unfortunately I cannot concentrate fully upon my work recently. Why is that then? It is... Can this wave stop? From all the way over there? That's where the wave noise is coming from. It's just these old worn-out shoes of mine. As a bard, I'm expected to wander land singing the glorious battles of our warriors. If you can find me a pair of sturdy boots to replace these old worn-out ones of mine, I'll be happy to spend the time on composing your romantic ballad. You didn't give me shoes. Do we have a clothing store in here? I mean, obviously we do, since I said that they did, but, You know, I also wonder, do they? Is the music just lower? Nope, that's depressing. Merchant's Trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I can find some custom sturdy shoes, do you? Well, I don't really have many shoes in stock here in my little clothes shop. I'll be able to make you a pair if you were really desperate, though. Not for me, I need them for Olaf. Oh, that foolish bard. Why didn't you just ask me to make him some? It's a stupid bride, I believe. Tell you what I will do, Adeline. I know that you must have the ear of the chieftain for him to consider you as worthy of becoming a Fremennik by trial. I will make you a pair of sturdy boots for Olaf if you persuade him to reduce the sales tax placed upon all Fremennik shopkeepers. Nothing but hurt my business now. I'll see what I can do. Greetings again, Outliner. How goes your attempts to gain votes with the Council of Elders? Merchant's Trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I can find a guarantee of a reduction on sales tax, do you? A reduction on sales taxes? Why, I'm the only one in the Fremennik who may authorize such a thing. What does an Outerlander want with that? Actually, it's not for me. I need to get this as part of my trials. Interesting. Your trials seem to be very different to those I took as a young lad. Well, I'm not adverse and reasonable to giving a slight tax break to your shops. There will, of course, be a shortfall in the tribe's income, and that will be made up for elsewhere, however. How about this? For many years, Sigili has been the only one in the tribe who knows the location of the best hunting grounds where their game is easiest to catch. You must wait to let the entire tribe know these hunting grounds, then they will be overhunted and then we'll lose everything. You can increase productivity within the tribe and any shortfall caused by lowering sales tax will be covered. I think this is a more than fair arrangement to make, don't you? Yeah, that sounds very fair. Speak to Sigili then, and you may have my promise to reduce our sales taxes, and best of luck with the rest of your trials. Means Outlander. I suppose you have an idea where I can find a map to unspoiled hunting grounds, do you? Well, of course I do. I wouldn't be much of a huntsman if I didn't know where to find my prey now, would I, Outlander? No, I guess not, so can I have it? Directions to my hunting ground could mean the end of my livelihood. The only way I would be prepared to give them up would be... what? Power, money, woman, wine? I need string from my hunting bow. Not just any bowstring, I need a custom bowstring balanced on my bow precisely to keep my hunt competitive. Only in this way would I allow the knowledge of my hunting grounds to be passed on to strangers. So, where would I get that? I have no idea, but then again, I'm happy with my old bowstring and being the only person who knows where my hunting ground is. Helmet store, evidently. Skullgerman. Ask about... well, hold on. Yeah, to Workshop 3 is not that good. Merchant's Trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a finely balanced custom bowstring, do you? Aye. I have a few in stock. What would an outlander be wanting with equipment like that? It's for Sigili. It needs to be weighed precisely to suit his hunting bow. For Sigili, yeah? I made his bow in the first place, so I'll be able to select the right string for you. Just one small problem. What's that? String you'll be wanting? Very special it is. Take a lot of time to recreate. Not sure you have the cash for it. Then maybe you accept something else? So I can't multitask. Good thinking, Outlander. Well, it's true, there is more to life than just making money. Making weapons is good money, but that's not why I do it. I'll tell you what. I heard a rumor that one of the fishermen down by the docks caught some weird-looking fish as they were fishing the other day. From what I hear, this fish is unique. Nobody's ever seen its like before. This intrigues me. I'd like to have it for myself. Make a good trophy. You give me that fish, I give you the bowstring. What do you say? We got a deal? Sounds good to me. It's a fisherman. Merchant's trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find an exotic and extremely odd fish, do you? Ah, so even Outlanders have heard of my amazing catch the other day. Oh, not this again. What? I don't think I've ever seen the fishing spots actually move. I thought they just teleported. You have it? Can I trade you something for it? As good as looking is, it is bad eating. I will happily trade it if you can find me the secret map of the best fishing spots the navigator has hidden away. Is that all? Indeed it is, Outlander. The only reason I sit out here in the colds all day so I don't have to pay his outrageous prices. Getting me his copy of the map, I will finally be self-sufficient. I may even make a profit. I'll see what I can do. Yes, here. Hello. Greetings, Outerlander. Suppose you have any idea where I could find a map of deep-sea fishing spots, do you? Why, of course. As a navigator for the Fremennik, I keep all our maps secure right here. Great, can I have it? Have it? Just like that? I think not, Outerlander. The map shows all the prime fishing locations nearby. It's very valuable to a clan. I'm afraid I cannot just give it away. Perhaps I can trade you something for it? I'll trade for a map of the best fishing spots in 100 leagues. Trade for no less than a weather forecast from our seer. Navigator, the weather is extremely important for plotting the best course. Fortunately, the seer is always too busy to help me out with the forecast. Where could I get a weather forecast from then? As I just told you, from the seer. I need to persuade him to take the time to make a forecast somehow. Oh, what was that dark presence I felt? Exclamation mark. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Merchant's trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a weather forecast from the Fremennik Seer, do you? Yes, because I am the Fremennik Seer. Can I have a weather forecast then, please? You cover divination of the weather. This is a simple matter for me, but I require something in return from you for this small service. I knew you were going to say that. You're not afraid, Outlander. It is a fairly simple matter. I require a bodyguard for protection. Find someone willing to do me this service. That's all. That is all. Merchant's Trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find a brave and powerful warrior to act as a bodyguard? Know you not who I am, Outerlander? There are none more brave or powerful than me amongst all the Fremennik. However, the royal bodyguard is below me as a noble warrior. You might as well ask me to babysit the children. Is there no way you would do this for me? There is but one way, Outerlander. Since I was steeled in battle, I have dreamt of earning my place at the champion's table in the long hall. It is a tradition amongst us, the bravest and strongest are honored with the table of the champions to drink and feast all that they can in our long hall. Fortunately, there are only a fixed number of places available at the table, and these places were all filled many moons ago by others. Though my worthiness is undeniable, the only way I may take my place is if one of those already there died or gave up their place to me voluntarily. You want me to go kill one of them off for you? Make it look like an accident? What? No, not at all. Shocked you would suggest such a thing. If you can persuade one of the revelers to give up their champion's token to you so that I may take their place, may have my contract as a bodyguard. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I need to figure out how I can do the Orochi / Susanoo voice again. You dare. I don't know. Peter the Not-Seer. Hey, Manny. Merchant's Trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I can find a token to allow a seat to the champion's table, do you? As a matter of fact, I do. I have one right here. My place here at the Long Hall for surviving over 5,000 battles and raiding parties. Against what? My contribution to the tribe, I am now permitted to spend my days here in the Long Hall, listening to the epic tales of the bard and drinking beer. Cool, that sounds pretty sweet. So I guess you don't want to give it away? I think it sounds better than Achi's Outerlander. It's my glory days of combat on the battlefield. Hey, the truth of the beer isn't great, and then Bard's music is lousy. We happen to give my token if it were not for the one thing that gives me the Bard. Barkeep is one of the best in the world and has worked towns across the land. When she was younger, she experimented a lot with her drinks and invented cocktails so alcoholic and tasty to become something of a legend to all who enjoy a drink. Unfortunately, she decided that cocktails were not a suitable drink for Fremennik warriors and vowed to never again make it. Every day since she returned, hoping that someday she might change her mind and might try this legendary cocktail for myself. Alas, it has never come to pass. You could persuade her to make me your legendary cocktail. I'll be happy to never let another drop of alcohol pass my lips. I'll give you my champion's token. And that's all. That is all. Merchant's Trial. I don't suppose you have any idea where I could find the Long-Haul Barkeep's legendary cocktail, do you? How did you hear about that? I didn't think anybody knew about that. It's true that in my younger years as a barkeep, I wanted to land trying various alcoholic delicacies. Do you know how many different types of alcohol there are here in Giller? What? You mean, do you know how many? That needs to be fixed. Lots. Anyway, I use a fusion of various drinks from all around the world to create the greatest cocktail ever made. Of course, when my wanderlust was gone and I returned to Relica to serve as barkeep here, I gave all that up. But you still remember how to make it, right? Of course. And you have all the ingredients here? I don't need to go chasing around the world for obscure ingredients to make it? No, I have them all here. Why? Can you make your legendary cocktail then? I'd rather not. It's a reminder of a life I left behind when I came back. Actually, you can just press enter. Anyway, you could change your name? You seem to need this to become a Fremennik, right? Well, you seem okay for an Outlander. We're ashamed to see you fail. You know Askeladden? The kid outside? Sure. He's nothing but a pest. He keeps sneaking in and stealing beer. I shudder to think what he will be like when he has passed his trial of manhood. He's out in here legitimately. You can get him to sign a contract promising that I will never, ever, ever darken my doorway here again. You get the drink. Yeah, I can get him to do that. That little whore will probably be willing to in exchange for some cash. You should go ask him yourself, though. Oh, thank goodness! Finally, an end. I suppose you have an idea where I can find a written promise from Askeladden to stay out of the long haul? What? Can't believe she asked you to get a written promise from me to stay out. Yep, she really did. Aw, long is just so much fun. I'd live there if I could. I suppose you really need that promise to help become a Fremennik, huh? Yeah, I really do. I'll tell you what, buddy. As it's you, I'll give you that written promise. I'll ask in return for a measly 5,000 gold. What do you say? Yeah, sure. That's all you want in return? Sure thing. Here you go. Done and done. Let me know if you get any more cash burning a hole in your pocket. I can relieve you of it, buddy. Drill. Hi, can I please have one of yours during cocktails now? What? I can't believe you. Let me look at that. Askeladden would never. Gosh, it looks legitimate. Legally binding? That looks legitimate. Here you go on the house. You have made my life so much easier. Knowing that little monster won't be bugging me in here all the time anymore. That little weasel will have to abide by this written promise that Askeladden can never ever enter the long hole again. Can't get around this one. Yeah, you probably won't see someone called Askeladden coming in here. Oh, that's true. Fake ID. Anyways, that's gonna be for this episode, though, so... will this cocktail remain when you come back here next time? Find out. Next time, though, on RuneScape.